Hi. I read an obituary of a professor, Edward Anders, who worked for the University of Chicago. Uh, you know, the fact that he found uh, the moment of holding a meteorite, which a professor had gotten into his class, bunch of rocks, romantic. And this gave me the starter to my own poem, which I'm going to read in front of you now. In the make this video of with Richard Crosby's piano playing in the background, and I thought that was the coolest thing. One of the coolest things that somebody had said. He's deceased. He was 98 years old and he's passed away. He escaped from a Nazi um, concentration camp. His mother said she was Aryan, but his father was not uh, was detained. His father was detained and I guess was killed by the Nazis. I have no idea how that went. I'm saving the rest of it for a later reading, the obituary. All right, so, um, all right, I'm beginning. This is my poem. The, that's me, by Gayatri B. Sitaram. The most romantic moment in the early semesters of my graduate chemical engineering years came when I was working on my time series analysis and process control assignment. The good Professor Cluett had been insistent on me handing in the assignment the very same evening or night. I had my regular heavy period and was a little stressed out for I had to get back on time to prepare dinner. My husband, God bless his soul, used to work late sometimes, which was the best thing that happened to me during my graduate school chemical engineering years. Apart from all the other good things between us, and the not so good things, for he was insistent about weekend dates like going to the movies, etc. Doing the social thing as scene was a joint thing. I was figuring out MATLAB that night in the PC lab, and all of a sudden, in the midst of my cerebral haze, for I had no idea if I could hand in the assignment on time, the data began to merge together to form pixel like XY plots. And as my menstrual blood began to pump out faster and faster, I felt my feminine definition of my sex tick faster as well, in rhythm with my heartbeat. An inner voice in me began to say, Chemical engineering, I'm falling in love with you. Enjoying the feeling of triumph, I dropped off my assignment and walked back home, delirious with happiness. That was my poem. Thank you. I'm Gayatri B. Sitaram. Give a big hand of applause to Richard Crosby, who kind of played mellow music, lilting mellow piano keys in sync with, which could be in sync with the computer keys, remember. So play some piano with your work.